Well, this is a short video just to show you a piece of equipment that I think is very useful to me as a carving artist, and also to a lot of other artists that may try to design something. Just do their own design with whatever, be it trying to design something, painting, get an idea for painting. For me, it's just getting a pattern regarding putting down a carving. But what I've got here, it's a light box, but it's an upgrade. Light box has been around for years, but this one here is electronic, but it is not a bulb. It's upgraded. It is, I guess I'll plug it in and show you what happens with this. It's very, very bright. It's only about 6 inches by 9 inches here, but what this does is allow you to take something like a photo. If you get it copied, you can lay it over the top of it, and then you can take a piece of tracing paper and you can see it so much better, and you'd be able to trace on it. So what this allows me to do is just, for example, like this photo right here. This is just a photo I found, an uncopyrighted photo I found sitting on Google, and I was just going to use the dog in it just because I thought it was kind of interesting. And the first thing I did was increase the size. I made it, increased it about 200%, and I traced it. And when I traced it, I just used the light. You can see so easy to just trace the outline, and once you've traced the outline, you see you have something that you can build around. Here I've got just the dog jumping, but then I can do whatever I want as far as any type of brush of any type or grasses. And then another thing I can do, I can take this pheasant, and this pheasant can be put anywhere on this. Now this particular drawing is something I'm designing for one of the sides of the upright parts of a mantle, of a fireplace mantle. I'll have things across the top underneath the actual mantle carvings, but these are going to be coming, this is one side coming down. So it's just tracing paper, and it's I've got it designed the size and the length, and now it's up to me to kind of design what else I'm going to do with this. Another example of what I did, I took a photo. There's another photo. This whole this entire piece is going to be different carvings of hunting dogs and various different scenes. So this one, I have a Weimaraner photo that I found, and I used it. This is going to be along the top, and I used it to copy and just to actually trace out. So I use it just to trace out the outline. Now it's up to me to totally design it. What I'm going to have. This is a long piece. It's almost 18 inches. I put another dog in it. Put a flying pheasant over the top, like it just busted out in front of the dog's nose. So now that I have the placement on this drawing of where the dog's going to be, the pheasant, and where the other dog is, I'm also going to put another pheasant somewhere in the brush that this dog is pointing somewhere down in here. But that's this is just the start of what we're going to do on here. Now this was 2 pieces of paper that I taped together to the exact size of the piece of wood I'm carving. So another one that's got a long way to go is another one that's right next to it along the top mantle. I just found a photo I thought that was pretty nice of another Weimaraner that was on point, but this was facing the wrong way. The beautiful thing about this light box, you can spin it right over and you can see right through it the opposite way, and then once again you can trace out the animal you want, and then from there build out whatever you're going to have on in your design of your carving. This is going to have a lot more brush. I'm probably over on this side going to have some more some pheasant or some quail, haven't decided which, but it's going to work into here. So this is just in the starting stages, but this the light box you have here makes it so much easier. Another thing you can do is, well, this one was photo of some hounds that are have treed something, and I didn't, you know, the photo I got didn't show anything treed, so I figured they were probably out hunting. They were out hunting raccoons. So the first thing I did is find a bunch of different pictures of raccoons on the on Google. On their images page, just kind of search raccoons. I got at some different photos, and I found one that fit quite well. I mean, this is a big tree coming up from where the dogs are, all the way up. Then when I got toward the top, I just started to draw out off one of the ones here. Once again, I put it backwards on here, just so it would fit in with what I was doing. And you can see that here the tail isn't even showing on this drawing. If you look at it here, it's probably kind of tough to see, but the tail isn't actually showing there. So what I did is, once I traced it out, the tail was behind in the photo. Well, I made it a point to put the tail up front. So when I carve it, it's going to be sitting up there with the dogs treeing a raccoon way up top. But I'll be able to see in any way I want that that's truly a raccoon. A very handy piece of equipment, whether you build your own with a little fluorescent tube kit, or you buy an upgraded model like this. They make them larger, they make them more expensive than this, they make them cheaper than this. You can certainly buy them pre-made that have fluorescent bulbs in them, or you can get them like this that are kind of very thin and almost look like a computer screen. As you can see, it's very thin. But this is a tool that can really save you some time and be very useful. I hope this was helpful to you, and I look forward to passing on any other things that I find that are going to be useful to you in future videos. And I look forward to showing you more on my fireplace mantle as it comes along. You have a great day. Thanks for stopping in.